Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the first official episode of Food for the Tasteless. I've been working on this for a really long time. And what I mean by that is procrastinating on it for a really long time. So ever since I can remember, I've had a terrible sense of taste and a terrible sense of smell, practically non-existent. So obviously my friends being my friends, they've been teasing me about it ever since I told them. But in the midst of all that teasing, the idea for this show was born. I want to bring you guys my official food reviews from my busted up nose and taste buds. I want this to be a completely different type of food review show. There's not going to be a whole lot of nuance. There's not going to be a whole lot of description here because I'm going off the very limited information that I am picking up. And to translate that is going to be pretty hard, but I hope we get there in the end. Enough background. Let's get to our first official product and let's get this show started. Food for the tasteless. Ha! I can't taste. So against the gentle but firm advice of my doctor, I'm going to be burning a hole into my esophagus with this, our first product, a giant bag of Takis Fuego. If it wasn't for the fact that I have the heartburn of a 55-year-old geriatric, I'd be eating these things every day. In fact, I did eat these things every day for about a year, and that's probably what got me in this predicament in the first place. As I've been building up for this product review for the past week, I have been suffering, but I'm here to do this for you. If I never had another thought of actually dating someone, I could pack on the pounds while eating bag after bag of these and just continue on in a deadly cycle until my heart stopped or my throat burst open and I was put in the dirt. And that would be it. Aaron Sanchez died by Takis. And yeah, I know this is supposed to be a review and I'm supposed to determine at the end whether it's worth it or not, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it for the first one. These are worth it. You can probably just stop watching here, but please don't. So how we're going to kick it off is we're going to do the initial smell test, see if we can pick up anything. I just think it's fun since my nose is so busted up. And then we'll get the first taste and give our first impressions. So let's open up this bag and see what we're working with. Okay, there's definitely something there. I think with a product like this, it's going to be pretty obvious that the smell is going to be a little bit overwhelming, pretty forceful. I got to be a little bit careful here. I don't want to get a bunch of this chili powder in my nose. So let's give a tentative sniff. Interesting. If I can pick up anything from this bag of giant spice, I can only pick up the corn. That's it. I swear to you, I'm only smelling corn. There's nothing else in there. This is a freaking cornfield. I'm in Iowa. That's all there is. All right, smell test out of the way. Let's get our first bite in and see what we're working with. Okay, so obviously this is not going to be a subtle chip. This is not some artisan chip with just like a sprinkle of this, a sprinkle of that. This is a freaking battering ram. This is the FBI breaking down your door. You know what you did. I know what you did. And it is going to hit you like a ton of bricks. Just the immediate first bite. Let's take another one here. Salt, chili, a little bit of lemon, trifecta. That's all you got going on here. When I take the actual bite, okay, I can't even taste the corn. Like I said, I could smell the corn. I couldn't smell any of the rest, but it's all spice and lemon. The lemon is actually kind of overpowering right now. Kind of weird. I've never really noticed that before, but I've never really thought about it before. There is magic in this bag of chips. There is something happening here that is hard to describe, okay? Because yes, it is just a plain old chip dusted over in chili powder and a little bit of lemon flavoring. But there's more to be found here. You get your bites, and if you're doing a review like I am, okay, you think there's not much to it. There's not a whole lot here, even for a busted up nose and a busted up tongue like mine. But you just keep going. You get another one. You take your bite. You're just waiting for something. There's something there that you're just waiting to pick up on. And then you take another one. You see what's happening? You get sucked into the Takis. There is something about these chips. They are the perfect chip where you just keep eating and eating and eating. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. But these things, you can kill an entire bag before you even know what you did. And that is the power of the Takis. You can't stop eating them. And you cross this barrier where your stomach is just not going to be able to handle it the next day. Look at these fingers. These fingers are going to be coated. They're going to be red for the next week. That's how it works. Even some of them, even the ones, like check this out. Even the ones that aren't really that coated, you know? It's not like you're really going to pick up on the flavor. Okay, you eat it, whatever, right? Fine, it's a corn chip. Fine, whatever. That's just another part of the deception. because that one wasn't that good, you're going to reach for another one. You're going to reach for one that's going to get you that good coating. And you just keep going in this vicious cycle. You're playing heartburn roulette, and it's going to hurt. It is going to hurt the next day, but you don't care. It doesn't matter. And that is why I give Takis 5 out of 5 stars. They hook you in a way that any other chip doesn't hook. You get tired of other chips. You can't eat Cheetos like this. Can you eat regular Cheetos like this? Who's going to eat regular Cheetos like this? You're going to get tired. It's going to be over. You're not going to want to keep eating those Cheetos. You know for a fact that you are going to stop. But these, you're not tired. You don't want to stop. There you are. You're hooked. You end up like me with heartburn at 24. Who does that? Who has that? Why? These things are probably the reason I had to get my tonsils removed. Probably. Why not? But anyways, let me get back to the point. The underlying structure of the chip is never going to fail you. Salt, spice, and lemon. What more do you want? You know you're obsessed with Mexican food. Everyone is in this freaking country. Everyone, if they can handle just a little bit of spice, they're going to be eating these chips. That hypnotic spell, some ancient Mexican incantation, whatever it may be, is going to get you hooked. Like it got me hooked. Like it's gotten a million Mexican schoolgirls hooked. You know the ones I'm talking about. I stand in solidarity with you, sisters, because I'm hooked too. Despite my freaking heartburn, I stand with you, and I stand with Takis. Best chip ever. 10 out of 10. That's it. But anyways, that has been the first episode of Food for the Tasteless. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can expect more episodes like this on a variety of food topics. If you guys have ideas for what you want me to review, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys for watching this first episode. I know it's going to be a little bit rough, but I appreciate you guys standing with me. And remember, I'm tasteless, so you don't have to be. We got you in the next one. Peace.